Welcome back to the JSFL. We're here in week 5. We got a nice Thursday night matchup for you here tonight. The 2-2 Houston Enforcers coming off a win against the 2-2 hosting Minneapolis Fishers, also coming off a win. And we'll see which of them can go over 500 tonight here in Minneapolis. Injuries on these teams. Both of them have missing a receiver. Bobby Murphy from Houston, Andy Gibson from Minneapolis. And both teams are ready to come out here, as this one should be a good one. Randall Hilton's going to be starting again, as they like him a little more than Mark Carr. So he got the starting job. Tony Dackerson, he's 2 for 2 coming in tonight. And also that applies to his interception touchdowns. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the season. Has the lowest touchdowns in the league and one of the lowest interceptions. We'll see if he can lead his team to a win here tonight, though. As we're almost ready to get this thing away here in Minneapolis. Almost ready to kick this thing away here in Minneapolis, as they host another third primetime game. They hosted one 2 weeks ago. Here we go in Minneapolis. Houston, Nestor Hood, the return man today. They switched him out for Stephen Harris. And let's look at Warren Jones' stats this season, shall we? Warren Jones, he's 71 for 100 in passer completion. 736 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks, 50-plus rush yards in a game. Okay season for Warren Jones. No MVP numbers there, but he's led his team to 2 wins. We'll see if he can lead his team to a 3rd. They did just enough last week in Kansas City. We'll see if they can do enough here. Here's a run. Ted Evans, first down. He's going to get a yard. That's it. And for offensively for this team, Houston, they are ranked 8th in the league. In the rush game, they are ranked 6th, and in the pass game, they are ranked 10th. So again, Warren Jones hasn't thrown the football the most. He's 10th in the league for throwing the ball. That's the bottom 3. 2nd and 10 now. Here's Norris getting a carry. He's going to get 2 yards. Let's look at Minneapolis' defense now. Minneapolis, they are ranked 6th on defense. In the rush defense, they're ranked 10th. But in the pass defense, they are ranked 6th. As you can see, the starters there for Minneapolis are getting ready to start today. So the rush attack, as we've seen Houston using these last 2 downs, are their weak side. Bottom 3 in the league at it. And they had the 6th best rush attack in the league, so maybe Norris and Evans are a factor. But 3rd and 7, probably a passing situation here. Here's Jones. Jones might take off with it. Yes, he does. Warren Jones. Jukes. And he's headed to the 38. 11 yards on that carry by Warren Jones. It's going to go for Houston first. So Houston picks up the first down. They're not going to go 3 and out. Jones couldn't find anything open. And if you're Minneapolis, you can't let him run like that. You got to play a spy on him every now and then. I would most likely 3rd downs, because that's when he likes to take off. 1st and 10. Here's a run. Ted Evans to the 40. He's 2 carries, 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Erwin Badger, the free agent from Kansas City, with the tackle. Second and 8. Put in the slot. Here's Jones throwing. Caught. 7 yards, his first completion of the day. It's a strike there to Jay Haynes. He wouldn't be starting today, but he's starting in slot for Bobby Murphy as he's injured. And it's 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1 now. Here's Jones. Blitz. Can't get it to Edwards. And that's going to be a 4th down. Blitz came in quick. Jones threw it. Edwards could not come up with the catch. Good play there by Lawrence Freeman, the strong safety. And that's a nice hit. Safety coming up to make a big play on the tight end. Talk about domination on a man-to-man. Blitz. Here's the punt. Minneapolis will see if they can return it. And it will be marked out at the 22. Let's look at Tony Dackerson as he walks out now. Tony Dackerson. He was taken in the 1st round. He is 83 for 122. 816 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. For Tony Dackerson so far this season. 3rd quarterback taken off the board. As here's the 4th pick. Here's Dackerson. Throwing. Caught. Lowell Snyder. A nice 15-yard bullet. Dackerson put that one in the perfect spot for Snyder to grab it. And Ulysses Shackelford is going to make the tackle. Now that's the throws they want to see Dackerson make today. Perfect throw there to Lowell Snyder. And it's going to be 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. Dackerson throwing. Aired it out for Lamb, and that's caught. 1st and 10. Wilbur Lamb, another long, over 10-yard reception. That goes for 17 yards. Now the other starting corner, DeAndre Shoemaker, is going to make that tackle. First and 10. Here's Dackerson. Searching, throwing, caught Lowell Snyder. Gonna get to the 37. And they are pushing. They're already in the field goal range. Snyder, his 2nd catch. He has 24 yards now. 2nd and 1. Here's Dackerson on 2nd and 1. Throwing. Caught. Wow. What a grab. Fumble. This is going to go all the way home. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Houston. A fumble recovery for a touchdown. Allen Clemens with the recovery there. And let's watch this. Ken Green, a marvelous catch. I think he's down. Yeah, he's down. That's not going to count. It's going to be reviewed and it's going to be turned back. It will be a 1st down for Minneapolis. As he caught it, I think he caught it past the sticks. Yeah, Green, let's see, possession. Yep, knees down. Ball comes out there. Yeah. Kent Green is down. It's going to be Minneapolis ball. Third and 1. So they don't get the touchdown, but we'll see if they can get a stop here on 3rd down. 3rd down. Here's Hoskins. Nice pickup. He's still on his feet. He's going to get a little slower there. It's going to be 3-yard pickup in total. 1st down, Minneapolis. John Reed with the tackle. And nice bounce out the tackle, but then he lost his momentum. And John Reed's going to get the final say. Just kind of bounced out of that lane and John Reed, I think a little redemption hit for him. Because I think he tried hitting him before, but he got blocked. Now 1st and 10. Here's Dackerson in the pocket, throwing. Caught! Nice catch inside the 10. Carlton Sanchez. 25 yards and a Minneapolis first. Dackerson slinging the rock. And he barely made any of those plays. Last 2 weeks ago in the Charlotte game. So what the heck happened to Dackerson, I guess? And this is one of the top tier defenses too. I don't know what's happening. Here's Dackerson throwing, caught in traffic. Ruben Page. Let's look at the Minneapolis offense. They are ranked. Hold on, I cannot find them. Where the heck are they? We'll talk about the Fishers here in a second. I couldn't find them. It's really weird. But here's 2nd and goal. Flag on the field. Let's see what it's for. Ooh, false start to put him back to 2nd and goal at the 11 now. Lowell Snyder jumped. But the Fishers offense. Well, here's 2nd and goal. Dackerson searching, throwing, caught. Gets into the hands of Ivan Ifsten, the rookie receiver out of East. Let's look at this Huston defense. The Enforcers defense ranks 2nd in the league. Want to rush on them? They're best in the league. Don't test them. And then passing on them, not much better. They're ranked 3rd. The secondaries hold on to its own. But Dackerson has carved them up so far in his first drive. We'll see if he can continue. Here's 3rd and goal. Dackerson, end zone, caught, touchdown! Carlton Sanchez. And the Fishers score. Sanchez, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And that's Dackerson's 3rd career touchdown. His first in a prime time, I'm pretty sure. And the Fishers score here first. And kick up and good. 7-0 here in Minneapolis. 5 plays, 42 yards. 2 minutes and 6 seconds was that drive. Going back to the Minneapolis offense. They are ranked 7th in the league. In the rush offense, they are ranked 8th. And pass offense, they are ranked 8th. I had the power on there twice, but I had to find fit. Well, I knew one of them was the Fishers, so I had to see which one it was. All right, but Houston will get the ball back as they're trailing by a touchdown now. Here's Nestor Hood on the return again. Hood gets it to the 23. That's where he'll be marked. As Taylor Lopez gets the final tackle. Here comes back our Warren Jones and company. He's 1st and 10. It's a toss play. Norris. He's stuffed in the backfield. Alfred Norris can't get anywhere there. Mitchell Phelps with the tackle. Huston not getting the wheels cogging just yet. Here's 2nd and 11 at the 22. Fake jet sweep and another stuff play. Evans nowhere. There's Jeffrey Lee there to shut that one down, and I think Lopez is on the ground. We might have an injury. We gotta look at that. Hold on. We'll be back in a minute. Lopez is on the field. He seems to be fine. 3rd and 12. Here's Jones throwing. This one caught. And it's not going to be a first down. Good defense there. It's 4th down and 7. Jay Haynes, the receiver. And Brad Gomez with a nice open field tackle. So the punt unit comes down on 4th and 7. Here's the punt. It's away. Taking it to 11. See what Sanchez can do. He's going to get it up to the 23. It'll be 1st and 10 Fishers. So Dackerson coming out here after he carved up this Huston defense on the first drive. And it's not like it's a bad secondary. It's not like it's a bad team that against the pass. They're ranked 3rd in the league. 1st and 10. Dackerson throwing, caught. Page. It's gonna be 4 yards. And 2nd and 6. Here is 2nd and 6. It's a run with Hoskins. Hoskins breaking loose to the 40-yard line. He's got 2 carries, 16 yards. First and 10. At the 40. Run out of time here in the first. Here's play action. Dackerson. Plenty of time. Throwing. Caught. Lowell Snyder. Stiff arm. To the 42. Dackerson for his first 10. He's 10 for 10. 102 yards. And a touchdown. Lowell Snyder. Great stiff arm. Let's see who he stiff arms here. Number 55. We gotta go see what that is. Oh, and that's Cole Wadded, the rookie. The rookie out of West. And welcome to the league, buddy. They didn't like how their inside linebacker situation was, so they drafted Cole Wadded. He's been playing pretty good so far. Not bad football at all. We'll look at his stats after his play. Actually, let's just do it now, I guess. 4 solo tackles, 4 assists. I mean, it's not the best stats in the world, but he's filled in for this 2nd best defense in the league. Here's 1st and 10. Hoskins, a nice juke, but can't get anywhere after that. Tackled for a 1-yard gain. He juked out 2 Huston defenders, and then was stopped by the second wave. After 1 quarter, it's 0-7 here in Minneapolis. The Fishers with the early lead. Enforcers trying to hold off, which could be another score for Minneapolis as they're at the 42 marching. Here's Dackerson. Time to throw. Still looking. Oh, almost picked off. Cole Wadded could have had his first pick of his career, but it's 3rd and 9. Here's 3rd and 9. Throwing. Caught. Yvonne Ifsten. He's going to be short. 4th and 2. Good defense. As he can't find a way to throw there. Shaquille Saad, a tackle. As they asked him to play the substitute middle linebacker and slot cornerback. As he's been on Vaughn Ifsen tonight. This is definitely his biggest role they've asked him to play this season. We'll see if he can step up, but that play, great job by Shaquille Saad. He was the strong safety for North, pairing up with Josiah Hands. And here's the field goal. It's good. 10-0. Minneapolis takes a bigger lead. Shaquille Saad before this game had 6 tackles and a sack. But yeah, he was taken after his former teammate, Josiah Hands, the first secondary member taken in the draft. As he's been pretty good for Detroit. As they're hoping Shaquille Saad in a couple years can take over for Raymond Mitchell as he's getting older in age. Here's the kick. Taken in the end zone. Hood to the 21. His returns are becoming less and less. Shaquille Saad, he was taken in the 6th round. As Josiah Hands, he was taken in the 1st. But believe it or not, not a single North corner was taken in the whole draft. Here's 1st down and 10. Throwing. This one caught Edwards to the 43. Actually, I believe that's not true because I think Mason Beasley of the Kansas City Wind was a North Giant. But Danny Edwards, nice catch there on 1st down. He's going to get a 1st down. First and 10 to 43 now for Huston. Edwards, his first catch of the game, 22 yards. 6 rush, 4 pass. Freeman, a tackle. Here's the carry. Evans to the 43. Another nowhere gain for Evans. It's almost like the roles are reversed where Minneapolis was ranked number 1 going into this game. Because they have not allowed barely rushing yards from to Evans and Evans and Norris. And Hoskins has done okay against Huston so far. Here's another run. Evans spinning. Gets 2 yards and a 3rd down and 8. And that was a blitz by Minneapolis. They got him almost in the backfield, but he's going to spin up for a few yards. As Erwin Badger, he's going to be in on that hit. So 3rd and 8. Big play for Huston. Here's Jones throwing, tipped, almost intercepted off his own deflection. That would have been a great play right there by Brad Gomez. So here's the punt team for the 3rd time tonight, as Huston again can't get anything going. Minneapolis, this one's going to bounce in at the 6. Wow. Good spot there. And Minneapolis is in a pickle. Dackerson, 11 for 12, 110 yards, a touchdown, and 0 picks. He's been really good today so far. Still a lot of good football left to play. We'll see if he can keep it up. Here's Dackerson. Oh, is this a safety? Yes, it is. A safety. As if Huston Enforcers and Newton Fitch get in there. Dackerson is going to roll out here and Can't even see Newton Fitch. It's his blind spot. That's Noah Goodham. Noah Goodham, the rookie, is going to let Fitch in on that play. And it's going to be a one-score game now as Jones, he gets to go back out there. Not what you want to see on Minneapolis' side as you make it a one-score game. Here's the punt. Taken in at the 11. Hood, nothing special, just to the 27. And it's first down and 10 for the Enforcers. 18 yards per return now for Nestor Hood. And as you can see, Vaughn Peters, 0 catches so far for this man. And so far, Jeffrey Lee has put him on lock. First and 10. Jones gives it off to Evans. Evans spinning to the 32. 6 carries, 8 yards for Ted Evans. Taylor Lopez, the tackle. Second and 5. Here's Evans to the 33. It's going to be third down and 4. They're giving Evans more carries than Norris, which is unlikely. Here's third down and 4. Jones throwing incomplete. I don't know where he was searching there. I think he was looking for the slant route, but Jones ain't able to make the completion. Fourth down, and another punt attempt's going to come here from Huston. So here's the punt attempt from the own 20. This one bouncing in the 10. Caught the 6-yard line. First and 10. Here's Dackerson airing it out. He's got a man. Yvonne Ifston to the 30-yard line. That's a great throw there by Dackerson. Not too hard, but Yvonne Ifston, a nice little floater. Goes right into his hands. That's a good pickup of 24. As Shaquille Saad got shaked off on that play. 4 catches, 39 yards for Ifston. Here's Dackerson. Throwing. Finally, and he gets a man. In the middle of the field, and all the commotion, it's Yvonne Ifston again. Dackerson throwing on the run, and that's a great pass, actually. Above 2 defenders and under 1. As he finds Ifston coming back. Dackerson is trying to extend that play. And he did enough to find Ifston. First and 10. Here's a screen. Lamb. And Shoemaker read that perfectly. Nowhere for him to go. It's a gain of nothing. And Lamb is stopped right at where he started. As Lamb maybe could have made a play off Shoemaker, but he slipped a little. Here's Dackerson on second down. Throwing. Ooh, that one isn't complete. He was looking for Wilbur Lamb. And that's a good break up there. By, I believe, is, I don't want to say, I think it was 28. Here's Dackerson, 3rd and 10. Dackerson run out of time, and he's going down. Marcus Bender to bury him for a 13-yard loss. That's the second sack allowed by Minneapolis now. This is just lockdown coverage by Huston. You got 5 deep. Maybe Hoskins, but even he gets covered there at the end. And that's going to be great play by Huston. They got playmakers on that D-line to get to the QB. And if the pass coverage does its job, it usually results in a loss of yards. And the punt. And at the 1, it's going to bounce in the end zone. First and 10. Jones. Searching. Throwing. Caught. Nestor Hood to the 32. It's going to be a pickup of 12. First down and 10 for the Enforcers. 12 yards there for Nestor Hood. As he was the first receiver taken in the class, he lit up the stats in college, but not too great in the JSFL. 3 catches, 35 yards. First and 10. Here's Evans. Swallowed up at the 31. Taken down behind the line. He has 8 carries, 8 yards. Aguilar on that tackle. There's nowhere for this run game to go. Evans is not being able to go anywhere. Averaging a yard a carry. I want to know what Alfred Norris could do, because he's only got like 1 or 2 carries. Second and 11. But yeah, that's only Nestor Hood's 4th catch of his career. Here's a throw here. Evans to the 37, 6-yard pickup. 3rd and 5. Can Minneapolis hold off another drive here from Huston? Evans, his first catch. It's going to go for 6 yards. Third and 5. Here's Jones. Screenplay. Evans wrapped up in the back. Or it's going to get a yard here. Or maybe 2, but it's going to be a nice play short of the sticks there by Keith Singleton. It's a good play again and before the sticks. As Jones was harassed throwing that ball away. And Singleton got there right in time. 4th and 3, as that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. It's 2-10 here in Minneapolis. Huston trying to do something, but this defense of Minneapolis is not letting anything happen. I guess they learned from getting bullied by Joey Adams that they need to help the run defense. Kick away, or the punt, I should say, into the 5. Oh, can they smart? No, it's going to hit inside the end zone to the 20. That would have been a great play, putting him at the 1. Could have maybe gotten another safety. And it's 1st and 10 at the 20. Minneapolis trying to go up by 2 scores. Here's Dickerson. Throwing. That one's caught. Lowell Snyder once again. To the 42. Are they going to go hurry up? 22 yards there for Lowell Snyder. He's got 4 catches, 64 yards. That's Dickerson. He's looking like a really good quarterback there in the pocket today. He's been calm, collective, found his receivers. Nice passer rating. No picks. That's a good thing so far. And John Reed, he's going to get in on that tackle. Here's Dickerson. Searching, throwing. This one deflected. A good play there. He was looking for Snyder again. It's going to be 2nd down. So off those 2 plays, it's going to be 2nd and 10 now. I mean, off that play. Safety coming up on this one. Here's Dickerson. He's going to be blitzed. Throwing. Ooh, Kent gets Sanchez on the sideline. Another good play there defensively. Let's bring up a 3rd down. 2 good pass coverage plays. They were both man on man, but both mans did their job. 1:13 left. It's 3rd and 10. Minneapolis would like to get a 2-score lead here to go into half. Here's Dickerson, 3rd down. Screenplay. Ronaldo Hoskins. All the way to the other 42. 1st down and 10. It's field goal range now for the Fishers. They're going to use their first timeout. 2:10 here in Minneapolis. 1:01 left to go in the first half. First and 10. Dickerson searching another screen. Hoskins wasn't ready. He was harassed on that play by Huston. That's going to be 2nd and 10. 59 left to go on the clock. Second and 10. Dickerson searching, caught Sanchez to the 32. A 2nd timeout is used. They got 1 left, 54 on the clock. It's 3rd and inches. And if I was the Fishers right there, I don't know. I'd call timeout. I think I would hurry up, and if I don't get the 1st down, I'm gonna let the timer run, and at least let Huston use one of their timeouts. 3rd and inches. Here is Dickerson. Throwing. He's got a man. Wilbur Lamb to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Minneapolis. Wilbur Lamb. His 3rd catch. He's got 46. He burns DeAndre Shoemaker. Who knows what happened over there? And John Reed has to make a play on the ball. As Wilbur Lamb's going to burn Shoemaker here. You don't see the receiver, the top receiver versus the top corner game go usually too well for the receiver, but Lamb, he's doing his part against one of the top corners in this league. Here's Dickerson, play action, throwing, caught by Yvonne Ifsten. He's not going to go anywhere though. 2nd and goal. He's 6 catches, 65 yards. Eric Prostit, the tackle. Second and goal. Here's Dackerson searching, firing, end zone, incomplete. Looking for Sanchez, would have been the second of the game. Well, it's not going to be meant to be there. Third and goal. You got one more shot here. What are you going to do? Do they run it with Hoskins against the #1 rush defense? Or do they fire one more and one up? Lamb, not a single receiving touchdown yet on the season. Here's Dackerson. He's going to go down. Newton Fitch got up like, I don't know, like the graveyard kind of jump thing where you jump from the ground up in a second. And he's going to get a sack there. His second of the game. It's going to bring up 4th and goal. With 14 seconds left, they use their final timeout. And this will be a kick to put them up by 2 scores. To put them up by 11. Here is a 22-yarder. Kick up, and that one's good. So with 10 seconds left, it's 2-13 here in Minneapolis. As Minneapolis can't cash in that final TD, but they're going to get a 2-score game at least with a field goal. So here's the kick with 10 seconds left. It's inside the end zone. He'll take it out. Hood to the 20 as again his kick return's going less and less each time. 1st and 10. Here's a run to end at the half. Evans, his best rush of the night. He's going to end the half off with 9 carries for 16 yards. And going into halftime, it's 2-13. As you see the stats, the only thing Houston beating the Minneapolis is rush yards. That's because they've had a heck of a lot more attempts. And mostly half of those are like Warren Jones on that run there. It's only one of the night. But Dackerson, he's the true story here. He has done a great game on his part. And they've shut in this defense, too. This Minneapolis defense has shut down completely Houston's offense. They've not been able to do anything. We'll see if adjustments are made for the second half of action. Carlton Sanchez back for the kick. Minneapolis will get it first. Sanchez, he's going to return it from in his own end zone to the 20. Past the 20 to the 24-yard line. And we'll see if they can try to go by 3 scores now. Here comes out Dackerson. He's had a few sacks on him. He's had 3. 2 by Newton Fitch. Well, actually a safety too in there too. Newton Fitch, he's been pretty good. He was matched up against the rookie Goodham. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hoskins stuffed. Talking about Newton Fitch, there he is. 2nd and 14. A 4-yard tackle for loss there for Newton Fitch. Ronaldo Hoskins stuffed on the play. A little late block there by Ronaldo Roberts, and he's going to get hit there in the backfield. 2nd and 14. Here's Dackerson throwing. Von Ifsten caught to the 40-yard line. 20 for 26 here for Tony Dackerson. And Von Ifsten on the pace for a really good game. He's got 7 catches, 86 yards. So that's a good catch there. 1st down and 10 at the 40. 4 rush, 26 passes. It's been old Dackerson all night. 1st and 10. Blitzed. Incomplete. Good play up on the football by the safety. And 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. See how they play here in 2nd down. Here's Hoskins. Hoskins to the 46. He's got 5 carries, 19 yards, and it's 3rd and 4. DeAndre Shoemaker at the tackle. With the lead of 2 scores, you might want to give it to the running back a little more this half. But again, you can't stop not taking shots because that's how you have your lead and that's how you want to protect it. Here's Dackerson throwing. Hoskins picking up a 1st down. Past the 50 to the 48. Ronaldo Hoskins, 2 catches, 22 yards. The way Dackerson's carving up this defense, they won't be in the top 3 for pass defense much longer. Mickey Keel and Allen Clemens on the tackle. Defense of Minneapolis not allowing a single point in that 1st half. The 2 points that Houston has scored is on defense. First down and 10. Here's play action. Blitzed. Throwing. One-on-one. Incomplete. Great coverage from 28, which is, I have to check. I believe it might be DeAndre Shoemaker, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's DeAndre Shoemaker, number 29. Or that's 28 is John Reed, but it could have been 29. I have no idea. I'll have to check here after this play. Second down and 10. Here's play action. Dackerson. 2nd 10. Doesn't want to get sacked again. And he's going down. Marcus Bender in on the sack. I think John Reed as well. And it's 3rd and 14. Dackerson looked to take off with it as they sent another safety blitz. That's really what they've been doing on this drive, and it seems to be pressuring Dackerson into throws he doesn't like to make. It's John Reed chasing him down like a hawk, and Bender's going to hit him. So let's look at this play, actually. Knocked away by John Reed. Yes, it was John Reed on the coverage. Good play by him. So that's 2 really good plays by John Reed. And on 3rd and 14, can he get the hat trick with a pick? Here's another screen. They like these a lot tonight. Hoskins, he ain't going to go anywhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And Houston's finally got a stop. Allen Clemens, the right outside linebacker, with the stop. They've run this a lot tonight, and Houston, I think, has picked up on that. As they get a stop here. Stuff happening on the line. 4th and 14. It's going to be punted. This one going to be back at the end zone. They'll start at the 20. So down by 11 now. Houston, their defense finally stood up. We'll see if their offense can finally get the wheels turning. They've been Stuffed ice cold here by Minneapolis. First and 10. Here's Jones. Jones pressured. Gets it off to Edwards. He fights to the line of scrimmage. And Jones, his first 10 completions, his first 10 passes, he's 7 for 10 with 53 yards. He's 70% accurate so far. And to Dackerson, I think he has like 253 yards. So you can see the difference in these two passers tonight. Second and 10. Jones. He's going down. Taylor Lopez with the sack there, and it's third and long. 3rd and 18. Minneapolis, their first sack of the night. They've kept them to 0 points just by playing good coverage and good run defense. Not a single sack up till this point. And that's Jones here who's going to take it out. This offensive line has been really good against the pass. And that's mostly because Minneapolis hasn't blitzed too much. But Jones is going to take it off there. Lopez gets off the line, 3rd and 18. So if Minneapolis gets another play here, that could be really good field position for them with the punt. Jones throwing, gets it to Evans. It's going to go for 2 yards. 4th down and 16. So Minneapolis, depending on this punt return, could be in some really good field position. Fourth and 16. Here's the punts. To the 28. Taken down at the 40. So good field position here for Minneapolis. But good job by Huston for not letting him get too far. Get him on the first tackle. Dackerson, 22 for 30. 263 yards, not 53. And a touchdown. Great game so far for Dackerson. We'll see if he can add another touchdown to that stat sheet with the score here. Here's Hoskins. Bounces off a tackle. He started going backwards for a minute there. And 2nd and 11. Both these rush defenses doing pretty well. Houston not giving too much on the ground either. As tackle by Clemens, missed tackle. Raymond Mitchell finishes the job there. Total yards, Houston 76. And Minneapolis, I think that was 262 something, 200 something in the highs. Here's a run. That is Hoskins with a pickup of 9, 3rd and 1. So now you got some options here on 3rd down. You can pass, you can play action, you can try to run it, use the big bodies. Third and 1. They got 3 wideouts. A tight end and a running back. They're going to throw it. Here's a catch. Wilbur Lamb once again. He's going to get this one to the 42. 1st down and 10. Minneapolis. 4:54 for Wilbur Lamb. Shaquille Saad in on that tackle. First and 10 is the defense still talking. Still not a single point allowed by that defense yet. 1st and 10. Here's Dackerson. Throwing, caught. Wilbur Lamb. A catch there to the 34. 2nd and 2. 253 passing yards by this team. 5 catches and 62 of those go to Wilbur Lamb. With 5 catches, 62 of those go to Wilbur Lamb. 2nd and 2. Here is Dackerson throwing, caught. Wow, athletic catch there by Wilbur Lamb, his third straight catch. 6 for 75, he's on pace to get 100. Shoemaker is definitely losing this battle from wide receiver to against corner. You need to lock him down, Shoemaker. That's what you're saying if you're a Houston fan. 1st and 10. Dackerson. Searching. Throwing. Incomplete. Almost intercepted by Shoemaker. That would have been a little bit of redemption. 2nd and 10. Would have been Dackerson's 3rd interception on the season. But it's incomplete. He threw it in coverage. A little bit of a weird move, a bad move to make there by Dackerson. But here's 2nd and 10, 5 wide. There's pressure. He's going to get this off. Hoskins, touchdown, Fishers. Ronaldo Hoskins. His first touchdown of the night. And it's going to be through the air. And that is his first receiving touchdown on the season. And he's on pace to maybe get his 50-plus receiving yard first game on the season as well. As they send blitzes at Dackerson, it's usually worked tonight. But you can't leave Hawkins open like that. Ronaldo Hoskins, my bad. I'm saying that wrong. Ronaldo Hoskins, you can't leave him open like that. He'll burn you. And it's 2-20 now. 18-point deficit here for Houston. And so far, my prediction not going to plan, as I thought Houston would be shut down and Minneapolis would struggle, but it's been the opposite. Here's the kick. It's away. They're down by 18. 12:25 left to go in the game. They need to come back. Here's Hood. To the 23. Pretty good return there. 2 yards shy of the 25. 2:21 left. Down by 18. Can Jones and the Enforcers make a comeback. Here's a run. Evans. Gonna be shut down there. A yard pickup. He's 10 carries, 18 yards. And Clinton Ramirez, his first full tackle of the night. Which they're going to call 2 yards. I think at this point you gotta throw the ball. Run game not working. You're down big here. Throw the ball, Jones. Here's Jones throwing, looking Nestor Hood, and can't make the catch. 3rd and 8. You need a conversion here if you're Houston. Third and 8. Big play needs to happen here from Houston. Throwing, what is he doing? Hits Edwards, and that's going to be well short of a first. Good play there by Jeffrey Lee. And Jones wasn't even pressured, and he threw that ball for no reason. Terrible play by Warren Jones right there. As Jeffrey Lee's going to swarm to that football. Here's the punt. As they really need a shutdown here from Houston. Taking out a spin move from Sanchez. And Fitch is going to wrap him up at the 24. 1st and 10. And here comes out Ronaldo Hoskins. See if they use him a bit. 7 carries, 29 yards. Not the best, but he is working up against the best rush defense in the league. Run defense, I should say. Here's Hoskins running. Powers his way to the 29, a 5-yard pickup. 8 carries, 34 yards now as he goes over 30. Newton Fitch in on that tackle. He's been north and south in this game. And they need stops here. They can literally not almost allow any first downs. Here's 2nd and 5, a blitz. He's going down, sacked. Marcus Bender once again. His 2nd sack and 2.5 technically on the night. As Daxon, he gets scared sometimes on those blitzes and then he panics. And it's going to be 3rd down and 12 now. Time winding down in this 3rd quarter. And if the clock keeps running after this play, that's going to probably bring us to the end of it. Trying to draw him off sides. Here's 3rd down, 12, another blitz. Dackerson running out of time. He needs to get rid of it. No, he won't. Sacked again. Marcus Bender once again. 3.5 sacks on the night. Newton Fitch known for the more pass rush guy on this line, but give it to Marcus Bender. He's taken advantage of Ronnie Townsend. And it's 4th and 25. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, as I said. Houston will probably get good field position. It's 2-20 here in Minneapolis. Houston would need a humongous comeback here. It would be 9-20 or probably 9-13 if that one fumble recovery touchdown would have happened, but it didn't. And here is the punt. It will be taken in at past the 30. Nice little shake-off tackle there by Nestor Hood to the 37. They'll take this one. 18 yards per return for Hood. And here comes out Jones. He needs a big 4th quarter here. His team down by 18. They want to go back over 500. Got to win against the division rival, and this would help them in the standings. 5 wide here, 1st and 10. Here's a blitz. Throwing. Von Peters finally catches one. To the 45. 2nd and 2. I don't think Jeffrey Lee was on him on that play. But it's going to be an 8-yard pickup. And it's going to get out of bounds. No, that's Jay Haynes. My bad. That looks like Von Peters. 2nd and 2. Here's Jones throwing. Caught. Evans. Did he get out of bounds? Yes, he did. That's what you want. Not clock running off the... Nope. Time running off that clock. Get out of bounds. And move the ball. Take advantage of the sideline. It is your friend at this point in the game. 1st and 10. Don't run that ball. Here's Jones. Jones throwing. Incomplete. Panicked a little. He saw someone get off the edge and he's going to throw that one. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. Jones throwing. He's got a man open up the middle. That's Evans. Hold on to the ball. To the 33. Yes, he does. Strip ball aggressive now here for Minneapolis. They're trying to get the ball back. Evans, 5 catches, 31 yards. Ramirez on the tackle. Trying to strip that one. 13 rush, 17 pass. 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Bobbled. Could have been picked. Hit on the top of a lineman, got his hand on it. And then it was in Evans' hands. And then it almost could have been picked by a Minneapolis D lineman. That would have been a dream. I think Taylor Lopez had the hand on it. 2nd and 10, 8:44 left to go. Here's second down. Jones searching. Caught. He dumps it off to Edwards. He gets it to the 28. 3rd and 5. Edwards, he's got 4 catches, 31 yards. Hilton the tackle. Third and 5. Jones throwing this one, lobs it. Incomplete. Von Peters was in double coverage there. And it's 4th down and 5. They can kick the field goal here. But do you? That's the question. They need a field goal, a touchdown, another touchdown, and a 2-point conversion. And we'll see what they do. It looks like they are sending the kick team out. This one, a 45-yarder. This would help them try to get back in this game. Almost blocked. But it's going to make it. 5:20. They're down by 2 scores now, 15. And Fisher's almost got to it. He had to hit his foot. And that one's going to go through. But almost a nightmare there for Huston, as they get their first offensive points of the game. As Dackerson getting ready to close this game out with a dagger field goal or a touchdown. Would probably put the dagger in this one. Here's taking it at the 6. Past the 20. He's going to get all the way to the 31-yard line. So here comes out Dackerson. He's 26-35, 313. 2 touchdowns. It's been a game for Dackerson. 1st and 10. Here's Hoskins. Gonna get it to the 33. Mark him down at the 33. 2nd and 8. Second and 8. Here's Dackerson searching, throwing. That's caught. He's got it. Von Ifsen, he's had a big game. To the 49, and that's going to hurt the enforcers on the clock. 8 catches. He's over 100 yards now with 102 yards. That's been all Shaquille Saad on him all night, I think. He's been against slot. And Von Ifsen really tearing apart him. First and 10. They don't want them to get any farther. No more first downs. Here's a run, and it's going to be a first down. Hoskins holds on to the ball to the 38. 10 carries, 49 yards. And they're in field goal range. And that might just be the game with that run. Houston needs a big play. An interception or a forced fumble of some sort. Or at least let them get penalties to get them out of field goal range. I'm guessing Minneapolis is just going to try to run out some more clock, get a first downs, and try to run this thing out. But Dackerson's looking to throw. Complete there to Hoskins. I don't know if I'm throwing it here if I'm Minneapolis at this point. 2nd and 6. I know Dackerson's been good, but he's only a rookie, remember. This would be Minneapolis' first home game win. They have not had a home game win yet. They lost in week 2 against Detroit, and then they lost in week 4 against, week 3. Oh, wow. Kent Green. A great catch there to the 20, first down. It's going to wind up even more clock. And that might put Houston in the books. But yeah, they lost against Detroit in week 2. Then in week 3, they lost against Charlotte. And now their third home game against Houston, they might win. We're probably going to. 1st and 10. Here's Hoskins running, 1st down and goal to the 9. 11 for 60. As Hoskins just keeps killing this Houston defense. What happened to the run game that they're stuffing him so earlier before? You know they're not passing, it just blitz. .457 left in the game. Here's Ruben Page, the power back, gets it to the 6, 3-yard pickup, 2nd and goal. Newton Fitch on the tackle. Here's 2nd and goal. Dackerson, can they fumble him? No. Dackerson holds on. But Marcus Bender's going to get in there. That would have been a great play for Houston. And it's 3rd and goal. Oh, they tried. They had 2 people trying to rip the ball out of his hands. Marcus Bender got in there for his 4.5 sack. Call him Roland Lemus at this point. I'm just kidding. Roland Lemus is still better than him. But Roland Lemus had 5 sacks in one game, too. 6 sacks at one point, I think. But yeah. 3rd and goal. Here's Dackerson throwing. Lowell Snyder. He's going to get out of bounds. Good play there for Houston. But this is going to be a kick, and that's probably going to put to a 3-score game and close it out. Here's 4th and goal now for a field goal. .27, up and good. So that most likely going to do it. It's 5:23 now. 18-point game once again. As they have 3:46 left. A great game played by Minneapolis today. Here, gets it at the 1, Hood, returning to the 20-yard line. .342 left. We'll see if they can mount any sort of drive here. Jones dropping back. Got a screen. Evans. Nice screen there. 14 yards, and he gets out of bounds. Jones with that throw puts him just over 100 yards. As it's been a rough game for him. And almost half of those, 46 of them, are at Ted Evans. Just found no one down open. Hasn't hooked up with Vaughn Peters. Nestor Hood only has 1 catch. Most of it, the receptions are from Ted Evans and Jay Haynes and Danny Edwards. I think those are the only 3 besides Nestor Hood's 1 catch with the catch. They've all been short targets. Slot receiver, tight end, running back. 1st and 10, pump fake. Jones running. Jones to the 44. 2 carries, 21 yards for him. 2nd and inches. 2nd and inches. Here is Jones. Throwing, caught. Edwards, 1st down to the 47. Trying to draw him off the sides. 1st and 10. Throwing. Caught. Edwards. Can't strip the ball to the 27. As Edwards, another catch there. Lawrence Freeman, I think that was, tried to strip the ball. That might actually be Randall Hilton. Yeah, it's going to be Hilton, the rookie, I believe. 1st and 10. Jones is blitzed. Gets it off. 2-minute warning to the 16. Rudy Brook, the tight end. Here's a run. First and 10. Jones looking to throw. Firing. Caught. He's going to go backwards. Gets out of bounds. Second and 11. Here's Jones. Searching. Firing. Caught. Can he get in there? No. They're going to... Wow. They really did that. Nestor Hood about to fight in. And they blow the whistle right before he gets that push into the end zone. 2nd and 29. Nestor Hood gets the reception. Would have been his first career touchdown. That's heartbreaking. They took it away from him. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing. Touchdown. Houston. As that is Ted Evans. His first receiving touchdown on the season. Former Cleveland Pirate, now Houston Enforcer, gets it. Still a lost game, but it's nice to put a touchdown in as you get it. Here's the kick. It's up. It's good. 8 plays, 80 yards, 2 minutes, 18 seconds. Here's the onside kick. Their only chance of being in this game. He's going to ride on this. Ball is on his foot, but that's recovered. Targeted number 81, whoever that is. But can't get it. 1st down and 10. We'll see who that was real quick. That was Brewer. Free agent from New Orleans that picked up after Andy Gibson got injured. First and 10 for the Fishers. Running Hoskins. First down. And Albert Gordon, he's on the ground. We'll have to see if he's okay. First and 10, Albert Gordon. Injured on the scene. First and 10. Here's Hoskins. Hoskins! Another first down. And Houston uses the timeout. Here's first and 10. It's a run. Hoskins gonna get stuffed in the backfield. It's second and 12 now. Houston using another timeout. 1:10 left to go. Second and 12. Hoskins up the middle. Gonna get it for a nice gain to the 15. Houston, their final timeout. Third and 2. Here's Dackerson throwing, caught, trucked, and that is Wilbur Lamb, and that should bring it to a kneel. Wow, nice truck there by Wilbur Lamb. As they threw it to close it out, and that's going to work. Trucks Cole Waddy. He's been bullied. Stiff-armed by Lowell Snyder. Now trucked by Wilbur Lamb. Picking on the rookie. So first and goal, one more kneel should do this game. Almost draws him offside there. First and goal, and it's a kneel. That's going to be your game. 12-23, your final here in Minneapolis. The Fishers are going to go 3-2, and the Enforcers 2-3. What a good game we got to see here. Minneapolis really locking it up to the fourth quarter where it's pretty much garbage time. And a great game. At home, Minneapolis wins, and they'll take the division lead even farther away. Is this a big game for Minneapolis? They get their first home win, too, of the season. Jackson, the first of his career. And what a good game. As these two teams played good football, but Houston, the offense, just not able to get anything done. Well, I'll see you guys at 1 p.m. as we have a good slate of games there for you. I won't be commentating either of the 1 p.m. games. There will be Madden. But I'll tell you the game first you're going to get. That will be first game you're going to see is Power at Pirates and Bats at Earthquake. Win at Musicians. It will be commentated by the Mad Commentators, Guild Monsters at Natives. It will be the game of the week, and that's me, your commentator. But I'll see you guys from then. I was Joshua Hexel, your commentator and commissioner. I'll see you guys at 1. Well, I'll see you guys at 4:15, actually.